was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
When the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys come in here winners of 2 straight. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Miami. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff. And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time. But man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles, they're good. Extra point up and through, and that makes the score 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL. You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today. They'll get this to about the 38. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta. And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Willis looks to pass it here. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville. And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions. Yeah, and the 2 pick. Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had.
but it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they? And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You talk about this Miami defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Shuck. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Jones. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now Willis to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing, Shuck. There's Chris Olave. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Shuck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10.
They go play action here with Shuck. ETN bringing in another one. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. A give to Etienne running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Saints at 7-4 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A quick throw there. It is incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Here's Rattler. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The drive starts with a run from Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Bronco switch.
This is the tight end, the Joker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
A run straight ahead with Etienne. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
Viking 18.
Willis looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Brian Brzee coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Bronco switch.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. Set, ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Opposite.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll run on first down. Singleton. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here we go. Black, 95. Cut.
Now Rattler. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Dolphins take over.
What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play fake. Here's Willis. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Throw out wide is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
To the air is Rattler. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 21-0.
Dolphins nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 30-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Willis now off of play action. Right back to Njoku. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. David Njoku, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return. Here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Rattler wants to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First down, Saints.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down, Saints.
Down. Set.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but it's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Last play of the half, Willis. This one thrown underneath to Achane. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our
Scott?
trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. And this is Sam Darnold. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Bisons win this one by 11. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Titans
third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. He'll look to ETN to start things out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Black 40.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. And Rattler, he'll throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
50, green.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. On first down, Singleton. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. So another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they?
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Chase Young in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Dolphins 7.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Alert!
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
Now Willis to throw.
Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a
Okay,
Dolphins.
break.
First down. First and 10 at
Come
the
on, come on.
46-yard line.
Panther 60.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Now Willis.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Willis looks to pass it here.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Chase Young.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Roll, roll, roll. Let's go now. Go.
Willis, gotta have this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Singleton. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Rattler.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like
Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Play after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Gets past one man.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Miami set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side of this one.
looking to put a drive together.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Willis.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, that's Tolbert.
Now a first carry for their fullback. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
Willis out of the gun.
Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
13 yards on the play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll give this to Achane.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Back to throw, Willis.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
To throw, here's Willis.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And now the rookie's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, everything right now going wrong for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
18.
Now Achane on 1st and 10 to about the 33-yard line.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And no way to run for Willis. He goes down. Brian Brzee picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10. Bell so light on his feet. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 74 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singleton. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly...